barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. The Noles will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. In a series that's been defined by close games, the last meeting was not that as the Kings blew them away.
And they jumped out all over the Noles early in that game. They kind of established that rhythm and swagger. And David, you know, when this team gets the swag and they start feeling themselves, it's ball game. It's over.
When they get it going and the talent they have, they always have upper-end talent on their teams. It's just, can they meet that talent? Can they exceed it sometimes occasionally? They were up for Florida State a year ago. Let's see if Florida State can return the favor.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Drives inside. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. Sells the run, looking to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Vaughn. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Press center down's going to the air. Out wide right, it's Gilbert. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. He'll go to the air again. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just got rid of that one.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in.
Oh, my goodness, 3-7.
Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So Florida State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
From the gun, it's Chroma. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And the Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And And I think this is the key to this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to go. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got his man on the right. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Caught. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
On that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic...
Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Going with the counter play here. Swamped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The fake and wants to throw. Lets it fly. Makes the grab down the left side. He's loose. The 10. And he away from the crowd, and he'll take it. Touchdown, Miami!
Man, the defense has got to be kicking in themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw one first. Throwing right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That is a huge break for this offense. Instead of the turnover, roughing the passer, and you still got the football. This is the essence of rivalry games, the big moments that you just say a few words and everybody remembers where they were when it happened. So first down here as they go back to work. The run inside. It's Chroma. He's got enough. He's running free down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They get the completion, and that's one thing, Jesse. If you're going to get this guy on the ground, you better come in to make the tackle like you mean it.
Man, that was a heat-seeking missile coming in there. He knew he had a lot of work ahead of him with that big fella making the catch. Nice tackle.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Got an alley. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. They'll give it on the counter. They put the brakes on it. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. That is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Chroma. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Buying time to his right. He'll pull it down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it moving. It's Chroma. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little place for your running.
Now on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. He's got it. First down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Finds the tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. In the red area, it's Singleton. Knocked down immediately. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moves to his right. The throw. Looking for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the 1st half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the 1st half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the 2nd half. If they score a touchdown.
And the ball is loose on the return. Grabbed by the kicking team. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer. And that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
The Hurricanes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Guys, Florida State's head coach told me at the half, guys, we may have an upset brewing. As you know, this team came in here not highly ranked and highly regarded, but that doesn't matter. The players on the field have had something to say, and they are really taking this game to the home team. We'll see if there's an upset continuing here in the 2nd half. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Trying to squeak through the pile. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Seminoles trying to pay off the threat. On Beck's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Noles! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, though.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. There he goes to the right. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. All into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. This offense has it with really good field position. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rushes on. Keeps it going. Never had a chance.
Wow. Come on, EA.
On second down.
Come on now, EA.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So the final period starts with a second down play. Give to the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Oh, he's got some space.
Hey, Miss Cam. Hey, Miss Cam. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 All right. Well, Well, she's on lot 7. So that's the one that house has been sitting there over. Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me? All right, hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Can you hear me, Miss Cam? All right. Hold on. I'll be downstairs. Okay. All right. So she's on lot 7.
And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Finding some room. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stop.
Okay, 2-2. I see you 2-2 coming in at third screen, carrying the load.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's 3rd and goal. They'll use a timeout on defense.
That's all right, 2-2.
The clock stops just 1
They ain't got no.
at the 2-minute mark. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in.
Get in that 2-2.
He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Right.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys
Looking to take a
Give me
shot.
$100. Yeah.
He's got it all right. He'll step out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And man, oh man, all of a sudden they've got great field position.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of him here.
And let's hold on just a minute here as
Yeah.
the officials are going to have a
Think so.
second look.
Oh, no, he ain't.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
To the kick field goal play.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And that's a really good response by this defense, man. You don't get too down on yourself. You don't beat yourself up. You line up, you play the next play. Nice job getting in the backfield. Now, going on the offensive, getting them in 2nd and long, a pretty predictable situation.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Escapes the pressure to his right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That
Going for it all. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's gone. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd down play from the gun. Unloads it left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with if they know they're in field goal range, they can take the 3 points on the board.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And they can get it to a one-score game here, but they'll still need the ball back. And he got it! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the 4th quarter. Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a... Electric enter-Sandman entrance. And the Hokies headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Hendricks. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will have the football first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Offense working from the pistol.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Running inside, it's Milner. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Off-play action. Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Wolf. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, the big fella running to glory. Touchdown, Hokies. And they turn it into a defensive score. Setting up for the extra point.
There's a thing on the wall right over there that says, keep a low profile.
Hey, Jordan. Hold up. Hey, come here. Oh, no, it cut off right before he did it.
First score of the game.
practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it?
They did this on the game.
On the turf.
What that
they
is?
Scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business.
They just did it.
We don't need you. We'll put
My
points
dad
on
took them on video.
What that is? NCAA.
He got
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the defense forced that incompletion with the
We need that. I do. What? Just because I'm black?
Sells to fake.
I
Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
You got the audio?
He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game delivering big time. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
Caught, and he's got room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
6-7.
That is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. A little touch pass, jet sweep. And how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that. We've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's just, it's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so he can come up and make a play.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Hokies offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. On the move at the 30. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. gets inside. It's Perkins. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Turns it upfield. Turning it on. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Hokies are marching down the field. Using his legs, it's Perkins. At the 35, he's open. Good execution.
Oh my God.
The sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
In my leg.
Back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leading in this running game. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Throws to the wideout. Wide right is Harlan. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They'll run it. It's Perkins. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. First quarter in the books. Let's see what kind of numbers these two wide receivers are putting up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Hokies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
And down he goes back to 3.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Milner. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally tough.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Here's some daylight. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Hokies are in the red zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Perkins. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Plows his way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Touchdown, Hokie!
Wish for people I can gamble? Are you serious? Oh my gosh! Purple, gold. Why is it so bright? My goodness. Who are you? I got a legendary unit. I got two legendary. Look at they got the cancer Hunter Hunter. I brought his name with some of the white hair. Yeah. Like a lot. I forgot all their names. Okay.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score. No mid-season concentration laps here in week 7 as they push up that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Drops back on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Milner. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there. They'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Complete downfield. Hits the crease. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Perkins. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Perkins. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Needed is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback. To throw it short, but you get all the...
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Into the end zone for 6. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season. And the extra point is true and the lead balloons to 21.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Straight ahead, it's Milner. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports.
On the standard banner or the mini banner? So on the standard banner? Oh, I didn't get legendary. I got epic. Yeah. I got a legendary. I think. I got Ice Queen. And I got Scissors. Oh! Oh, it's Rio! I got Rio! Yeah, and I got an extra, wait, I got an extra summon. So, I'm just gonna use that real quick. From Garcia Kuta, I got Ice Queen again. And I got the hero. I got the hero. I got the hero. I got the hero. I had to do an extra pull for him. It's not Himmel. It's not Himmel the hero. Aw. More gems. Wait, they just gave me more gems. Hold on. They keep giving me more gems. I don't know. Legendary Pity is 14 out of 50. Mythical Pity is 70 out of 400. And Secret Pity is 70 out of 10,000. Okay. How do I do that? Oh, I just got some. I'm pressing you and it's not doing anything. Clicking you, not doing anything. Do you hear it? I'm really spamming clicking. Why? I don't think it's working. No. Your torso and the arms and your 2 faces that are flipping together look weird. And your wig. And your wig. Not working. I mean, that's your real hair. You got pre-written. Only thing I have is I have a question.
For me?
Can I merge two people together? Because why don't I have duplicates? What are the duplicates?
College football update show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 3 team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
From deep, it's Perkins. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Rolls right. Finds his target.
I don't know what you want to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
Looking for room. It's Perkins. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Breaks into the open.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Here's a little room there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, it's Perkins. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Motion from the wide receiver. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Reels it in. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They're all over him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Searching for space. Slips through the line. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Still looking to his right. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. The Hokies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Rio, Himmel, and the ice cream. From Rio. Okay. What do I have? Huh? Green? Yeah, I have green. Perhaps. You're not walking, you're running.
Okay.
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit. La, 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 la. Get granted, you got granted. Run, rabbit, run. I did.
Make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Look out! Firing to the right, complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown!
Ah! He doing it, Jordan. Jordan, he doing it. Hurry up. Hold on. Let's see if I got the replay.
Hold on, my dad was getting scuba Walker.
With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
First play of this drive. Pulls it in. It's Wolf. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, gonna throw it. He's got it. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Taken down.
And that's why it's so important to get it to your guys quickly. It's just a simple hitch route. Because the quarterback didn't hesitate, he put it on him right away. He had space to work after he made the catch. Was able to make a defender miss and set up a nice play for the offense.
Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it.
Not a
We've got a
completed pass.
timeout here as this coach is challenging the call and wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses. It's complete! Touchdown, Gamecocks! He got...
What is y'all doing?
And it was lights out after that.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps.
And it's blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Using that running game to plunge him forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach... And he's in! Touchdown, Virginia Tech! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap.
The cake will be baked.
The run inside. It's Milner. At the 35, he's got room. Turning it on. Past the 30. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get...
Wow, see how it is.